Tonight, the biggest chess match in La Liga isn't just about goals. It's about preservation, planning, and a quiet revolution in Real Madrid's backline. Xabi Alonso has pulled a move that looks simple on paper but could rearrange the balance of power, rest the usual suspects, bring Dani Carvajal and Militão back fresh, and use a hybrid 3-5-2 to squeeze Atletico's strengths. What makes this more than a rotation is intent. Alonso isn't hiding players, he's protecting them as assets for the Metropolitano, and in doing so, he's also introducing a system that gives his team multiple ways to win. The 3-5-2 trial we saw recently wasn't a novelty for novelty's sake. Three centre-backs gives Madrid a thicker spine against Atletico's direct transitions. Wing-backs like Metropolitano and Fran Garcia can turn defence into immediate width and pace. A double pivot with Ceballos and Valverde stabilises possession and initiates counters. That blend of stability and sudden verticality is the exact antidote to Simeone's typically disruptive pressure. Carvajal and Militão returning is more than personnel, it's psychology. Carvajal brings experienced aggression on the right that neutralises Atletico's left-sided threats, while Militão's presence restores defensive calm and aerial security. Their reintroduction signals to opponents that Madrid will be uncompromising at the back, and it pacifies any noise about fatigue after a congested start to the season. Yet Alonso's genius here is the way he married that experience with opportunity for the academy and fringe players. Putting youngsters into important match minutes within a 3-5-2 gives them defined roles. Carry the ball, press intelligently, occupy spaces, so that when the veterans return, cohesion is not theatrical but earned. Metropolitano's movement as a wing-back in particular was a revelation. Unexpected for someone usually viewed as a pure forward, he showed the stamina and tactical sense to overlap, track back, and create overloads down the flank. Those overloads are exactly what could unbalance Atletico, who rely on rigid structure and fast counters. The match-level implications are clear. With three central defenders, Madrid can invite Atletico to advance into midfield lanes while maintaining cover against the knockdowns and wide switches that have tormented them in the past. The wing-backs give Madrid both defensive width and an attacking dimension that drags Atletico's full-backs out of position, opening channels for Mbappé and Vinicius to exploit. At the same time, the double pivot gives Valverde and Ceballos responsibility to control tempo and recycle possession, preventing reckless turnovers that fuel Atletico's counterattacks. Still, no plan is without risk. The 3-5-2 can leave space behind advanced wing-backs. If those players are caught high, Atletico could try to exploit that with quick long balls or diagonal runs. Chemistry is another variable. Young players thrive on energy, but sometimes lack situational discipline. Alonso's solution appears to be incremental. Test the system in a competitive setting, give minutes to the youth, then reintroduce trusted starters so the team has both freshness and experience come the Metropolitano. If Carvajal and Militão deliver the solidity Alonso expects, Madrid won't just neutralise Atletico's threats. They could seize the psychological edge by showing they can rotate without dropping quality. That would reverberate through the title race. For fans watching tonight, there are a handful of micro-battles that will tell the story. Can the wing-backs sustain their runs without leaving fatal gaps? Will Valverde and Ceballos control the second balls? Can the youngsters maintain discipline when Atletico turns the tempo up? The answers to those questions will reveal whether Alonso's gambit is a tactical masterstroke or a calculated risk that needs fine-tuning. Either way, this is football with intent, coaching that thinks 3 steps ahead of the whistle, and it's exactly the kind of strategic drama that turns a single match into a season-defining moment. So watch how Madrid organises in the first 10 minutes, watch the movement of the wing-backs, and watch how quickly Carvajal and Militão stamp their authority. If Alonso gets what he's aiming for, the Metropolitano will feel different. Not just a derby, but a statement about how real Madrid plans to use brains and balance to carry them to the title.